activity 11.8 is circumference. So the perimeter of a circle gets its own special name. We call it circumference. What you need to do is on page 372 is you have these 4 circles. We are going to measure the distance around, so the circumference, and you will take your piece of string. You can either tape it, and maybe I'll do that with mine. And I'm gonna try to keep it as close to the line as possible. Okay, put that right here. Make a little dot. Okay, so I colored mine red. Then we're gonna go ahead and tape this. And I'm going to measure. I'm going to use a ruler. And it's set to do it in inches. So we're going to go to inches and take your piece of string, start at 0, and it's almost 12. Almost. I'm going to say it's 12 inches. Okay, the next thing you need to do is you need to figure out the diameter, which is the distance across, and kind of use your ruler. Like, this is not going to be the diameter. Figure out where you think it's the largest. It looks to be about right there. So 3 and 10/16, 3 and 5/8. I don't have to remember that. Okay, we're going to take a calculator. And we are going to divide the circumference by the diameter. So 12 divided by 3 plus 5/8. And I get 3.310. Does it say how many decimals? Nope. I feel like I'm gonna use 5 decimal places. Okay, go ahead and do this for circles B, C, and D. So use a piece of string, distance around it, a ruler to measure the diameter, and then divide on a calculator, and you can get a decimal this time. Okay, when you are finished, look at the numbers in the 4th column. If you measure correctly, the numbers in the 4th column should all be approximately the same. What number should all of the answers in the 4th column be very close to? So remember that I rounded up the 12 inches, so mine's a little bit bigger, because they should all be about 3.14, and hopefully that looks familiar, because that is pi. Explain how this helps in determining the formula for the circumference of a circle. Well, if the circumference divided by the diameter equals pi, I can use some algebra and multiply both sides of the equation by diameter. And I would do that so that I can divide out diameter on the left-hand side. And that just says that my circumference, C, is pi times D, where D is the diameter. Sometimes you will see the definition written in terms of the radius. Diameter is 2 times the radius. So that would be pi times 2r or 2 pi r. It's the same thing. So for circumference, it's pi times the diameter or 2 pi r. The most important part of this activity for your students is to emphasize what pi is. Pi is not 3.14. That's an approximation. It's a number that goes into infinity. What pi is, it's the ratio of the circumference to its diameter of any size circle. And when you do this activity in class, we have circles given on a piece of paper. I highly recommend you have your students bring in circles like their water bottles, anything from home they want to bring in or you want to bring in, can of soup, whatever it is that has circles on it, have them measure with string the circumference, then the diameter, and divide, and that all these different size objects will all come out to approximately pi is a really powerful way for us to teach what pi is. So when somebody asks you what is pi, it is the ratio of the circumference to its diameter. Okay, that is lesson or activity 11.8.